Hey, what's up, my Earthlings and Life Beings? It's Rod D, Orange Ninja News, where news is what we do. Yeah, man, so, another day at it. Thank the Lord, man. Every day's a blessing with all the craziness going on out here, man. You hear that, over in Ukraine, that Russia got, 3 different areas where they built up at. Boy, it's looking crazy, man. Tell you, we got all types of stuff going on. Yeah, but so every day is a good day, long as you're still getting at it. You feel me? Yeah. So I think the first story I'm gonna start off with is the one from ABC News, and it's talking about the 5 Phoenix police officers that were shot and wounded after responding to report of gunfire inside a home early Friday. And this was including 4 who were shot while trying to take a baby to safety. Man, that's just crazy, man. It's getting to the point now that I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with the whole tougher on crime and tougher sentencing for people that's carrying illegal handguns and stuff like that, man, because at some point they're going to have to, because we didn't used to have it where you hear about police shootings that often. I know at one point, back in the day, that was damn near unheard of. It was basically what they call suicide by cop, which of course is a real thing. You got people that do suicide by jumping off a bridge, suicide by truck, suicide by different stuff. And that suicide by truck jump was where somebody just walk out on the interstate, run into traffic in front of a 18-wheeler. They're like, I want to end it all. It's just different ways that dudes be doing it, and suicide by cop is one. And but everybody knew back in the day, if you shoot at a cop, that's basically a death sentence, man. Ain't nobody trying to even take the person to trial or try to take them in safely. Once he done shot at the cops, that's basically a wrap. But now, you know what I'm saying, but nobody want to get in trouble and stuff like that, and you got cameras everywhere, you got to move differently, and I think I guess the criminals are moving on that one, because damn, man, this new junk that's going on is crazy. Yeah. So it says a woman at the home was also critically injured, and the status of the shooter is that the situation has been resolved, but I don't know what happened to the shooter. It doesn't say that one way or the other way the shooter got took in, or got his lights put out, but you're shooting at the cops, so that is weird how some of these guys be going in without a scratch on them. They be like, okay, I shot enough people, I give up. That's kind of odd. I know what would happen to them back in the day. They'd be like, that's good, you give up now after shooting us, huh? Pow, pow, pow. Judge and jury right there on the spot. Lights out, man. With now all these cameras, I don't know, man. This junk is weird. You know what? The criminals should have to wear cameras if the cops have to wear cameras. You know what I'm saying? The cops have to wear cameras and do all this extra stuff. Okay, cool. That sounds fair if the criminals are walking around and have to wear cameras whenever they commit crimes or shoot at cops. I'm not saying for petty crimes, dropping a piece of paper on the ground or jaywalking. But if it's going to be a big crime like shoot at cops, well, they need to be wearing the camera, or either it's lights out. One or the other. Because that just doesn't make sense, man. Trying to make sure. Oh, but he needs to go in safely. Yeah, I don't think so, bro. He had a chance before he started shooting. He had his go in safely chance before he started that crap. That becomes null and void at that point. Yeah, so, man, I can't believe I went down in Phoenix just recently. They said, Friday morning, that's this morning. Yeah. And let me see. Yeah, that's enough on that story. But the good thing about that story is, out of Phoenix, is that they was able to get the baby. And you know, with all these fools out here hurting and offing little kids and babies, it's good at least the baby survived in this situation right here. And the baby had been inside the home, and at some point was placed in a carrier and placed outside. And the video showed a man coming out of the home with the container, setting it down just outside the front door, then raising his hand to surrender while backing away from the house. The video then appeared to show gunfire as officers approached the doorway. So it was like, sound like basically from what I'm getting from that part is that, you know, multiple suspects and they had one guy like the decoy, I'm giving up or whatever. And then another guy sitting there waiting, ready for, to pop off when the officers walk up to try to get the baby. That's what it sounds like. But yeah, man, that's, when they, this just happened. So when they come out with more news on it, we can figure out exactly what all took place. But either way, man, that's just crazy, shooting at cops like that, man. And 5 of them getting hit, man. All right. That's a rough day to start off the morning. Let's get into the next story. It's a real interesting story by Yahoo Entertainment that they talking about Wheel of Fortune, which I find real interesting because Wheel of Fortune is a show that's been around a long time and everybody like it. And my thing is, it don't give out a lot of money usually, because you spin that wheel and you up real good, you got all this money, and then the junk lands on bankruptcy or something, it's like boom, all your money gone right there. And it's like, what, man, I just been playing my ass off the whole damn game. One spin, I lose everything, man. I never liked that part of the game, man. But you have some people that'll come out there with some decent winnings. But I always thought if they fix that part, or you can win more money at that joker, man, it'd be on. And man, it seems lately they've been actually giving out some good paper, man, or some people just been on there that's been real good at playing, man. They've been playing it behind off, man. I'm telling you, getting that paper. Let's see. The story says it has been a historic week on Wheel of Fortune, with Wednesday marking the first three-peat in bonus round history. Tuesday's show was the first in which 2 contestants won $100,000 bonus prizes in the same week, much less on consecutive nights. Coming into the game, host Pat Sajak was excited for the possibility of a trifecta. So, yeah, man. Dude's getting big paper over there. That hell, he'll make more money over there in a week than at a damn job for a year. Then, hey, that's what's up. So anybody that's been watching that show a long time and thinking about going out there trying to get on that show for do a good try, man. Shoot, right? I think right now is about the time, man. They giving out big paper over there right now, man. I don't know. Maybe they got that machine set where they quit taking your paper at around the end of the damn game like it would sometimes. That was the only thing. Like I said, I watch a guy play the whole damn game. He's up the whole time. Man, he's about to leave out there with a bankroll, man. He gonna be set. He gonna be set for a while where he got to work and do nothing. He go open up a business and live the rest of his life, right? Then they say, okay, I'm gonna do one more spin. Boom, lost everything. Like, what? Come on, man, don't do that, man, like that. Oh, man. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune trip, man. I like that game right there. Yeah, man, this next story I ain't get to even check out yet. I just read the headline and said, nah, I definitely want to check that one out. It's the one with, I'll tell you, the headline says, Jessica Biel, Justin Timberlake to end their marriage due to massive fight before Christmas. What? Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake? Ah, come on, man. I'm like, what? Oh, man. That's crazy, man. Ain't nobody getting it to work out, huh? Hey, but my thing with that, though, for real, though, soon as her and Justin hooked up, I'm like, I don't know if that's going to be a good look for Justin. You're like, oh, well, she's fine. She's a good actress. She got her own paper, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get all that. But at the same time, man, she seems like that high maintenance type of chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always on your toes. You're always trying to please her. You can't, nothing satisfy her. You know, some chicks just have that look like, yo, that's a headache, man. That's a headache waiting right there, man. Why would you do that to yourself, bro? Come on, man. Some chicks, they just have that look to them, like, you know, I'm gonna be causing somebody pure hell. Yeah, I forgot. It was one old dude that used to say back in the day, it'd be like, behind every fine chick is some dude saying, oh man, I want to kill this chick. Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, but she just got that look like where's my coffee? What do you do? Oh, nah, babe, I can't. Nah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna have to get your maids and stuff to put up with that crap, you know? No. But interesting enough, this story comes from Business Times. And you'll say, why would Business Times be talking about a divorce? Well, the reason Business Times would be talking about a divorce, because the Justin Timberlake name is a brand, just as the Jessica Biel name is a brand. So, I mean, it's real big money tied up into them, and they are actually businesses. So, when they get a divorce, you know, it's going to be a heck of a lot of money, which is another reason. I don't know. I would have been like, I don't know how to keep it simple with that, man. It's kind of rough. Well, how do you get a life mate? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that possible? A chick that's going to be with you the rest of your life because you got too much money tied up where you like, yo, I ain't going to mess up with my money, chick. You can go, but my damn money's staying. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into it. Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake reportedly are heading for a split as they fight just before Christmas Day that might lead to the end of their marriage. The couple has been feuding over their living arrangements. Timberlake allegedly wants to stay in Los Angeles, but Biel has decided that it would be best for them to live in Montana. Okay, I think Jessica Biel has a point. She want to live in Montana, and in Montana the crime rate is way lower than Los Angeles. Wait, do they even have a crime rate in Montana? No. So basically, like what I'm saying, and what she's probably thinking, you know, you move to Montana, you're safe as hell. You probably have a gigantic ranch out there and just hang out all day with the horses and country life and fresh air. Nothing to worry about as far as being near a major city where you got to worry about crime and such, even though you got security still, you know. Yeah, it's just way better conditions. So I see where Jessica Biel would be coming from as far as those type of living arrangements. So I can't even trip on that part. And of course, Justin Timberlake, he wanted to stay in Los Angeles. He's probably thinking Montana. Probably smell like cows all day and night with that nasty smell, and you know what I'm saying, real country, and got to worry about rattlesnakes and lizards walking around. You got to, you know what I'm saying, do a bunch of little country crap. It's like, nah, man, I ain't got time for that. If I want to go eat at a nice restaurant or do whatever I want to do, or I got to get back to a movie set real quick or whatever, you know, I'm way the hell in Montana. I ain't got the luxuries that I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? So everything is a plus and negative to everything, man. A plus and a minus. You can take it either way, but, you know, you got to take your pros with your cons. And that's the thing. All right, so now, got some more from the story. So before Christmas Day, the couple had a discussion over their living arrangements, and they ended up feuding because Belle felt that Timberlake was forcing her to change her mind. Yep, that's one thing. You can't force a woman to change her mind, man. Especially, at first I thought it was going to be something crazy, but I'm like, yeah, she kind of got a point, man. The crime rate in Montana is very low. Plus, if you out there on one of those big, gigantic ranches in the middle of nowhere, there's zero crime rate because it's nothing out there but you and your horses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just out kicking it, man. Out in the mountains and stuff. And yeah, anytime I roll through there, I'm like, it's very little people on Montana. That's one thing, man. You are out in the middle of nowhere. So, let's see. It says Justin was trying to get Jessica to change her mind about pulling the plug on their Hollywood life. Jessica was in tears. She gave him an ultimatum: settle down once and for all with her and the kids, or risk losing her for good. It got so tense, it almost ruined the holidays. And the inside source also claimed that Belle is still dealing with her trust issues that stemmed after Timberlake cheated on him in 2019. It says, they put him, but it meant her. So stemmed after, so what it should say, that after Timberlake cheated on her in 2019. But I know what the story trying to say. But anyway, even though he already apologized to his wife publicly, Belle never really got over the incident. It's Justin Timberlake. What did she think? I mean, he got girls throwing themselves at him every day. I don't know, man. I thought that's how Hollywood got down. I don't know. Let's see. Belle is also allegedly stressing every time Timberlake would go out because she automatically thinks that he would cheat on her again. Man, this story is crazy. Yeah, right. Most of the time, be the other way around. Man, you have a hot chick like that, man. Come on, man. Really? Let's see. His behavior in New Orleans left her humiliated. If there's so much of a whiff that he got up to no good again, she'll dump him in the flesh. Yeah. The inside source is talking about on this one. It had to be a female. Because, the man's the problem. It's all Justin. He's a cheater and he's a dog. Every time he walks out the door, that's all she can think about. I don't know. Because she probably like, yeah, I'm going to go out with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody crazy. We know how ladies get down. Come on, man. Let me see. According to the source, Belle couldn't also help but be jealous of Britney Spears, who recently reconnected with Timberlake. What? That wouldn't have nothing to do with nothing. They do photo ops and stuff like that to keep their brand up. You know what I'm saying? It's about that paper first, man. It's a business they're running. Yeah, but him and Britney Spears, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing between them except, going out to take pictures and do stuff for the magazines and stuff like that and sell stories. It's a business. But that's about it. You get, Britney Spears got her life going on. He got his life going on. Let me see. Justin has been following Britney's situation extremely carefully and checked in on her a bunch of times. They'll talk about the old days and how glad Justin is that she's found happiness. Justin has good intentions, but this behavior is inappropriate. And it says, if it was just communicating with one of her exes, Justin would expect to be in a loop about it. Yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? If the shoe was on the other foot, and she was talking to one of her exes, would it be the same? Nah, at the same time, that's not true. I think Justin's a businessman. And then, they say, hey, we're going to go shoot a few pictures, with Britney, and because the magazines are running stories on her and she's real hot right now, on the as far as on the storyline of making a lot of headlines and stuff. So it's a good photo op opportunity. Then that's a business decision there. And Justin's a businessman. I'm pretty sure if the shoe was on the other foot and Jessica Biel just stopped doing her job and she's not messing around, he would understand. Like, oh, she's just taking a picture. Dudes don't get into our feelings like that, man. And so I don't think if the shoe was on the other foot type of deal works in that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's clearly no way that Justin's messing off with Britney Spears right now. That wouldn't even make sense. So yeah. Let's see. However, one should take the well, I ain't talking about that. Let me see. It says this isn't the first time that Bell and Timberlake's marriage was rumored to be falling apart, even when it isn't. Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I say, man. I think the whole Britney Spears thing, that's like, oh, come on now, that's a stretch. It's like, if that's what you want to argue about, then now you're just making stuff up. That was clearly just an opportunity to take a picture for the tabloids. Let's don't get ridiculous. See, but they had a lot of other times where people was rumoring that they was breaking up and stuff like that. That's what it's saying. So, who knows? Because they're not in no divorce court. Ain't neither one of them found no papers yet. So again, this could be rumors. You know what I'm saying? There's another time inside source claiming that the argument is so great. But like I say, again, there's so much money tied into these two brands, the Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel brands, that even business times we looking at their relationship like, yo, where's all this money going? What's going on? How the money's going to go? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why, dude, I wouldn't have went to that high caliber of a woman. I'd be like, yeah, that's way too high maintenance. I'm all about my paper. Got to be a businessman first. You know what I'm saying? We got to have some good agreements. I got to be reassured that my money going to be safe. All right. Yeah, let's get into the next story. Yeah, well, that's a story that's messed up that I didn't know about. I'm just seeing. I wonder why it wasn't getting more headlines. But I see it in People Magazine, and this story is coming from People Magazine, and they're a real reputable site. So it says Tyrese Gibson shares update on his mom's battle with COVID. Damn, that's messed up, man. I didn't know she was even hospitalized or anything was going on. That's crazy. Anytime something going on with somebody close family like that, man, I know that junk hurts. So I mean, prayers go out to that dude, man. That's got to be, man, I couldn't imagine no mess like that, bro. Yeah, that's rough right there, man. And it says that Tyrese Gibson is not giving up hope as his mother Priscilla Murray remains in ICU. Damn it, man. On Wednesday, Gibson, 43, posted photos from the hospital where Murray was admitted, as he shared a devastating update that he had received from medical staff. The doctor sat in this chair and just broke my heart by telling me there's pretty much nothing else that can be done to turn things around, the Fast and Furious star wrote. I paused in my most sincere voice. I asked him, you ever heard of a man named Jesus Christ? Nothing is impossible for him. Man, that's gotta be rough, man. That'd be something rough to go through, man. It's been a real hard past couple of years, man. We've been losing people left and right, man. Dang it, man. So that's breaking news to me, man. Hopefully I don't know if you heard it from another source or not, but yeah, that's definitely breaking news for me. I didn't even know about that one, man. That's sad. Yeah, prayers out to Tyrese Gibson. Okay, well, moving on. Well, this next story, man, it's came kind of surprising to me. It's a story about Dave Chappelle, but it's not what I thought it would be, man. And the story goes, Dave Chappelle said he's not bluffing as he threatened to pull investments from the small community where he lives if an affordable housing development were built. And I'm like, what's wrong with affordable housing being built for, for people? But then I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? They like, heck nah, y'all out y'all mind if y'all think y'all gonna move the ghetto next to my crib. Yo, I don't put too much money in this place. Yeah, that's just disrespectful, man. You spend mad money trying to move away. How y'all gonna move the ghetto to the man crib? It's like, I kind of get it now. And I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense, man. What's wrong with that? Yeah, I'm gonna work my ass off so the next man can come and eat for free. That kind of, and it'd be cool if the next man to come and just eat for free, but then, and come in with the free government crack pipes and throwing litter everywhere, shooting each other, wilding out. Nah, it's, no thanks, I pass on all that, bro. It is, that's just a hard no for me. Okay, let's see. And it goes, residents of a small Ohio village, including the comedian Dave Chappelle, expressed concerns. I guess they did express some concerns about that one at a Monday night council meeting over plans to build an affordable housing development. The local news outlet Dayton Daily News reported the village council of Yellow Springs ultimately voted 2-2 on an affordable housing plan, with one member abstaining, a tie that prevented it from being included in a 53-acre development that remains on track to be built. The development is now expected to consist of 143 single-family homes starting at $300,000 each, which the council previously approved, according to the Daily News. Yellow Springs, located east of Dayton, Ohio, has a population of about 3,500 people. Chappelle, who lives in the area and frequented there as a child, threatened to remove all of his business investments from the area should the affordable housing development be built. Now, I want to step back to that part of the story. The population is only 3,500 people in that town, and that's the whole entire town. So you're talking about an area that has very little population. So in other words, the people that's living there probably live there because they want the country life, they want the quiet life, they don't want a lot of people around bringing a bunch of nonsense and trying to turn the country into the city, basically. You know what I'm saying? People that live in the country, live in the woods, they live way out there for a reason, man. They're like, hey, this is how I like it. I don't, thanks for no thanks for wanting to move a lot of people out here, but damn, man, I don't want a lot of people around me. That's why I live in the country in the first place. That's crazy, man. And okay, now, here's another part from the story. This is what Dave Chappelle said. He says, I cannot believe you would make me audition for you, Chappelle said as he took the mic, referring to the Arbor homes, which the council planned to build the development. You look like clowns. I'm not bluffing, Chappelle continued during the council meeting. I would take it all off the table. Oh, man. But you can't blame the man. Like I say, man, when you really think about it, it's not that you just like, oh, I don't want nobody building some affordable stuff around me or whatnot. Now, it's not just that, but you got to think of country folks and how a country person thinks. They say, I'm going to find somewhere way out in the woods where there's no other humans because I want to go get some peace and quiet and have a little place to myself. I don't want nobody around me. I'm not looking for a gang of damn neighbors and people all over the place. That's why they go way out in the woods and try to find a place, man. So, yeah, I kind of get where he's coming from with that, man. He said, yo, I would take my investments back, bro. Which would make sense because he's investing in a place and doing for that town, thinking he's going to be there. You know, that's going to be home forever. They start doing all this wild stuff and messing everything up and trying to turn it into, make it look like a downtown city area and have a bunch of people there. Then he's going to have to move, and therefore all his investment money that he invests, he just threw that away. If he's just going to end up moving, he's investing because he's thinking, hey, you know, this home for life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it makes sense what he's saying. Yo, if I leave, my money leave with me. Why would I invest a lot of money in a place that I'm gonna just leave? Yo, when I leave, my money go with me. Period. That's the way he's coming at it. So when you look at the story from that standpoint, man, it makes perfect sense, man. Yeah. And everybody know how that go, man. You kind of want to be. If you're living in a certain area, you'll like it to be at a certain standard, man. If it's all inclusive, everybody come in. Homeless guy that was living under the bridge in a cardboard box, he could just walk on in. Anybody could walk in. It's like, yo, I'm a working man. I work my ass off, man. I don't need to put up with this type of crap. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just look at it from that point. And it's not the man being selfish, man. And if he is being selfish, if that's the way you want to say, okay, well, check it out. It's his money. He can do what he want to do with his own money. Anybody that go to work and you make your own check, you don't owe that to the next man. Next man got to get off his ass and fill out a job application. You feel me? So, yeah. Yeah, so on to the next story. Yeah, man, you know, us earthlings, a lot of times, we get busy fussing and fighting with each other and forget to look up at space and remember, hey, we just floating around in space, basically. Yeah, like anytime an asteroid and come and do what giant asteroids do, man. Yeah, we have to be on alert. We have to be actually studying, getting our science up if we got to move to another Earth-like planet or whatever. So it's space studies is real important. So that's why I always like to keep a little piece in there, and I try to stay looking up to the skies, and you know, and I'm very interested in that too. So this story here, it comes from Science Alert. It says NASA space probe unexpectedly glimpses the surface of Venus in stunning new first. New images recorded by NASA's Parker Solar Probe have revealed the red-hot glow of Venus's surface radiating through its shroud of toxic clouds, a finding that could help us better understand the minerals making up this rocky and mysterious planet. Yeah, before I go any further, Venus is definitely not a planet that we looking to colonize because, I mean, Mars is, Mars was billions of years ago was a Earth-like planet, but it had lost its atmosphere somehow, and they're still trying to figure out what went wrong with Mars. So Mars, if we want to colonize a planet, that's why they're talking about Mars right now, because it's the closest spot we could get to. It's not inhabitable right now. We would have to work on it, of course. And you know, just for those that's not up to speed, you know, that's stuff I've been talking about. But yeah, so Venus, you know, all the toxic gases that Venus has added, and it has real bad storms that's never ending, and yeah, it's just very it's just no way. I mean, you know, life couldn't even exist on it. So yeah. All right, so the reason it's studying Venus is, you know, just studying what's around us, man. That's basically it. Okay, using data from the Wide Field Imager of Parker Solar Probe instrument, scientists were able to peer beneath the planet's thick atmosphere, discovering geological features such as highlands, plateaus, and plains. Venus is the third brightest thing in the sky, but until recently we have not had much information on what the surface looked like because our view of it is blocked by a thick atmosphere. Now we finally are seeing the surface, and visible wavelengths for the first time from space. Although relatively close to Earth, Venus has proven very difficult to study. It's known as Earth's evil twin because while similar to Earth in size, mass structure, and compensation, it's deeply hostile to life. And that's what I was saying earlier. There's no way we'll be able to put anything living on Venus. Venus is that planet that we could send our criminals to, you know, like the ones that's on death row, and we like, this person killed a bunch of innocent school kids or whatever, you know, the ones that we need to get rid of, you know. That's how you can send to Venus. Other than that, if you want it living, don't send it there, man. Earth is temperate and wet. Venus is dry and possibly volcanic, with surface temperatures averaging 471 degrees Celsius. That's 880 degrees Fahrenheit. Yo, you think 100 degrees is hot. 880 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. Pretty much, we'll be pretty much trying to live in a furnace, man. Venus sky is filled with thick toxic clouds that rain sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid for the rain. Yeah. Damn, I don't see what kind. I don't think any creature could live on that planet, man. If there could be any life on there, that would, wow. You don't want to see that? Yeah, so it says Venus sky is filled with thick toxic clouds that rain sulfuric acid. These features make the planet difficult to investigate up close. Landers have been sent, they kind of end up melting, and those suffocating clouds make external observations of the surface not impossible, but tricky. So of course we wouldn't be able to send a rover to Venus, because anytime they ever try to set anything down on Venus, it would just melt from the rain that's falling down, which is pure sulfuric acid. And so you have to look at it from afar. You know what I'm saying? It's not something you can even want to get close to. And this is where Whisper ended up surprising scientists last year. It took some images of Venus night side that seemed to show surface features through the cloud layers. Okay, Whisper is optimized for visible light. That is, it takes images in wavelengths that the human eye can see. But it turned out that the instrument can also see a little bit further into the near infrared part of the spectrum invisible to the human eyes. Infrared and near infrared are the wavelengths of thermal energy. In other words, heat. And so, I mean, we even got that technology with, some of the equipment we'll use on the helicopters and stuff like that when they're doing police operations and stuff like that too, and also with the military. You say somebody run into the woods and you're trying to find them, you can turn on the infrared, and it'll pick up his heat signature, and you'll see the outline of the suspect's body or whatnot. Okay, let's see. On Venus' day side, warmed by the sun, any infrared emissions from the surface would be lost. But on the night side, it seems temperature variations on the planet's surface are unexpectedly detectable by the instrument. It's so hot that the rocky surface of Venus is visibly glowing like a piece of iron pulled from a forge. Yeah, I say again, that part right there, they said it's so hot that the rocky surface of Venus is visibly glowing like a piece of iron. So it's like, say if you was looking at a constant volcano eruption, how the rocks are glowing red, and that would just be the regular surface right there. So you definitely wouldn't be wanting to land on that. Man, doesn't that planet just sound, wow. That's a planet that sounds like it's made of pure evil. The planet sounds like hell right there. It's raining acid all day. So that would kill you and melt you away alone. But if that wasn't enough, then the surface is just 800 degrees fire hot melted rock. So that would melt you. Either way, you're going to get melted. Either way. Oh man, that would be crazy. Other technologies such as radar imaging conducted by the Magellan probe in the 1990s and infrared imaging conducted by the current JAXA probe have given us a pretty good map of Venus surface geology. WSPR's contribution, the researchers say, brings our understanding right to the very edge of the visible spectrum. The flyby last year revealed a region called the Aphrodite Terra, the largest highland region on the surface of the planet. It showed up as a dark smudge against the luminous clouds. This is because the Aphrodite Terra, with its higher altitude, is a lot cooler than the surrounding terrain. So an infrared or near infrared images of the planet is visible. Yeah, that's good. And so they got like where they having the whole planet basically mapped out, and they got pictures of everything and making maps of the different plateaus and valleys and everything like that, you know. Basically studying the whole planet, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's great for research, but you know, of course, it's not like anybody will be visiting that planet. I wouldn't mind putting a prison colony on that planet, but that's about it. Yeah. So I could go on and on with that story, but you know, I know everybody's not interested. Interested like I am, man. I'm a total nerd about space. But yeah. So on to the next story. Oh wow, man. They got a story about it was a viral video going around of over in China where this Team China speed skater had pushed a puck to trip a Team Canada opponent. So it's basically they was doing a speed skating competition, and the Chinese, and there's a puck on the ground, and he slashed it right in the way, and the guy from Canada just bowed. Well, the woman from Canada, it says woman's. So the woman, hopefully it's a woman. Nah, let me stop that, man. Hey, yo, I like my China. I ain't about to talk about that extra, yo. But for real though, so like he pushed it in the way and bow. You know what I'm saying? The person trips. It says the moment in the women's 500 meter quarterfinal was captured in a GIF that went viral on Reddit before being deleted and subsequently reposted. The athlete in question was 28-year-old Keekson Fan, who in the GIF is seen reaching over the leg of another competitor to touch a puck, the marker used in the event. Seconds later, the marker appeared to be flicked toward the Canadian Allison Charles, who then lost her balance and fell on the ice. She's like, whoa, bow! Ah, damn, man. And yo, they deleted the video, man. Well, they couldn't delete it before it went viral, but once they seen that video was going viral, everybody started talking about it. They like, whoa, we gotta get this up out of here, man. They got that junk deleted real quick. Yeah, the Reddit thread sportsmanship shown by the Chinese skater in the Beijing Olympics has drawn thousands of upvotes and comments, while the GIF was reportedly viewed more than 3 million times before it was deleted. Like, oops. This was some slick shit. It took me like 10 watches to figure out what happened, one Reddit user wrote. Another commented, took me several views to see the hand throwing the puck actually belongs to the skater on the outside, shaking an arm past the Canadian skater on the inside of the turn. Gotta say, the cheating shows amazing precision and coordination. It says, he said it was a truly Olympic level cheat. And that video got deleted so quick, bro. They're like, yeah, we don't need y'all seeing this one. They thought we was going to get away with that one now. It says, this is not the first time Fan was involved in a competition controversy. And Fan is a Chinese skater that did a little quick move. It says, in the 2018 Winter Olympics, her team was disqualified from the women's 3,000 meter team relay final after she blocked a Korean skater. Yeah, so basically, Fan be getting down grimy, man. But like they say, when in Rome, you know what I'm saying? If you see if I was in a competition, I see the next person getting away with a little cheat here, cheat there, guess what I'm gonna do, man? I'm like, oh, that's how we doing it? Oh, we doing like this right now, huh? Okay. Yeah, that's how we doing it, huh? Well, I can do that part then. What's up? We are blessed to have the next Olympics in Beijing, her teammate Zhu Yang said at the time, according to the South China Morning Post. The Beijing's Olympics will definitely be fair, most definitely. Canadian skater Kim Boutin ultimately won Monday's 500-meter race and advanced to the semifinal. Her teammate Florence Brunel finished second but was disqualified for tripping both Charles and Fan, according to the Independent. Damn. Oh yeah, so that's what happened. So, no. Oh, I get it. I think when she tripped and fell, I thought it said the teammate was disqualified for tripping two people, I think. Wait, that sounds like that would be on purpose. No. You would have to see the clip, and unfortunately, I can't see the clip and tell you piece by piece, oh, the person with their arm this way or this happened or whatever, because I only could use my imagination now that they quickly erased that video. But even though one of the Canadians got tripped in the race by the person throwing the puck in there, putting the puck in the way of the skate, another Canadian still won the race. So, you know what I'm saying? And the person that originally moved that puck, which was Fan, she ended up getting tripped. I guess later on, when they come back for another circle, the person, I don't know, man. It would be so much better if the video was there, because that part didn't make sense. But, okay, now, Charles was also allowed to advance since she was in second place before falling. She finished fourth in the semifinal, third in the B final, 8th overall, as per news.com. Italy's Ariana Fontana ultimately took home the gold during the final. The Netherlands' Suzanne Schouten bagged silver, while Boutin took bronze. Interesting. A lot of people got medals, but I didn't hear. So China didn't get a medal on that one. And they holding the games in China, and then they snatched that video real quick like that. So, you know, China's kind of got the ball in its court, but it still ended up not, even with that person doing that, they still not couldn't pull off the gold medal in that. Man, it's so cold in Canada, man. They could practice that speed skating all year round. So, you know, Canada's really up there. It's way in the north. So, I think if it's any kind of Winter Olympics stuff, Canada should be right up there on every event, man. Because you got the advantage if you can practice that joints year round. So, yeah, that's what's up with that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I got time today. I think I'm going to go a little long today, man. Yeah, especially with my last joints. I think I only went like 30 minutes. So, one of those days when you got an extra few minutes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like to get it in, you know? Okay, well, this story here comes from Science News, and the headline says, mosquitoes are attracted to specific colors, a new study shows. All right, and like I said, it's an article under Science News, the publication Science News. It says mosquitoes track odors, locate hosts, and find mates visually. Now that's something else, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know, I was taught that mosquitoes find everything just by the odors alone. You know what I'm saying? Now they saying visually. Okay, well, and the reason this story right here might be interesting to you, because I know right now it's not it's warm yet, but as it warm up and we're going into the springtime, and after that it's going to be summer, it's going to be warm, and yeah, those mosquitoes are going to be out buzzing. So every little thing we learned about the mosquitoes help us from getting bit by mosquitoes might be a good thing. See what to avoid, keep the mosquitoes at bay. You know what I'm saying? It says the color of a food resource such as a flower or warm-blooded host can be dominated by long wavelengths of the visible light spectrum. Green to red for humans is likely important for object recognition and localization. However, little is known about the hues that attract mosquitoes or how odor affects mosquito visual search behaviors. A new University of Washington-led study shows that after detecting a telltale gas that we exhale, yellow fever mosquitoes, the Aedes aegypti, fly towards specific colors including red, orange, black, and cyan, but that they ignore other colors such as green, purple, blue, and white. And right there, exactly right about there. Okay, so what the hell is cyan? Am I saying that right? Cyan is spelled C-Y-A-N. Man, we just making up colors now? Okay, I know what red is. You know? It's a favorite color of Kool-Aid for a lot of people. Orange, I love eating oranges. I call Mars the orange planet. Black, okay. I think when you have your car black and you got it washed, you got that real nice shine to it, man. I like that color on the car. And I know what the color black is. And then it says cyan. What the hell is that? That's not even a damn. Why wouldn't you just put a regular color? What color is that close to? So yeah, okay, that pisses me off. Okay, anyway, but that's the colors it's attracted to. Some of the colors that I like it's attracted to. Wow. I mean, I like some of the colors they're not attracted to too. But what I'm saying is, damn it, man. If they're attracted to the color black, and you're a black person, you know what I'm saying? What does this mean? You're like a mosquito magnet. What the hell, man? Yo, I didn't notice this. Yo, this story is real? Yo, the mosquitoes be lighting my ass up. I'm like, yo, that's why I got to carry some off with me in the summertime. I'm like, yo, what's up with these mosquitoes? Yo, they not biting y'all? No, I'm good. Yeah, I've had a problem. The hell? All this time, the mosquitoes was biting me because I'm black? I did not know this. The mosquitoes said, dark meat, I like this. Dark meat, my favorite. Who knew that mosquitoes' favorite was dark meat? Man, so, hey, that's good to know. All right, I'm going to buy a couple of extra cans of Alpha this summer, I'm telling you. Mosquitoes appear to use odors to help them distinguish what is nearby, like a host to bite, said Professor Jeffrey Riffle, a researcher in the Department of Biology at the University of Washington. When they smell specific compounds like carbon dioxide from our breath, that scent stimulates the eyes to scan for specific colors and other visual patterns, which are associated with a potential host, and head to them. Oh man, that's crazy. soon as I read that part, I was thinking like, it says as soon as they smell specific compounds like carbon dioxide from my breath, I'm thinking the mosquito flies in the room. There's two guys in there, a black guy and a white guy, and the mosquitoes are attracted to black. Oh man, mosquito flies in the room. Hey, I smell breath. Okay, where's the black guy? Oh man, damn it, mosquitoes. Son of a... Yeah, everything's out to get me, man. Yo, what the crap? Even the mosquitoes. Yo. Might be a conspiracy there. Even the mosquitoes? Damn mosquitoes, man. When they smell specific compounds like carbon dioxide from our breath, that stimulates their eyes and they start looking around and they're like, okay, darky, you can't hide from me. Where are you, guy? Okay, now, in the new experiments, Professor Riffel and his colleagues tracked behavior of female Aedes aegypti when presented with different types of visual and scent cues. Like all mosquito species, only females drink blood, and bites from Aedes aegypti can transmit dengue, yellow fever, and just basically you catch diseases from mosquitoes biting you. And if you didn't know that only the female mosquito drinks blood, newsflash, you learned something today. If you haven't learned anything else today, you learned that only the female mosquitoes drink blood. Yeah, I was going to say something weird, but yeah, depending on where you went to school at and stuff like that, usually they teach that in school, but okay. Let's keep it pushing. The researchers tracked individual mosquitoes in miniature test chambers into which they sprayed specific odors and presented different types of visual patterns, such as a colored dot or a tasty human hand. Without any odor stimulus, mosquitoes largely ignored a dot at the bottom of the chamber, regardless of color. Yeah, so how does that... So that's kind of disproving their own story. If you put a dot, that's their favorite mosquito color. Say you put a black dot and you get a little fish tank and you put that at the bottom of it, and then you put the human hand and see which one the mosquito's going to go to. It's going to go to the human hand every time. So I'm like, yo, I don't know. That kind of dispels your whole, they just chase after colors thing. After expressive carbon dioxide into the chamber, mosquitoes continued to ignore the dot if it was green, blue, or purple in color. But if the dot was red, orange, black, or cyan, mosquitoes would fly toward it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just didn't read further up on the story. So yeah, they would go to the color. It's just that instead of the human hand, it's just that you have to, put the carbon dioxide. They got to smell the breath first and be like, oh, there's something living here that I can eat on. And then it flies to its favorite color. Oh, I get it now. Yep. Humans can't smell carbon dioxide, which is the gas we and other animals exhale with each breath, but mosquitoes can. Now when they say humans can't smell carbon dioxide, which is the gas that we exhale with our breath, I don't know. I mean, you can't, I think to a certain degree, because bad breath, I mean, some people breath, boy, I'm telling you, you can smell that. Yeah. Normally we shouldn't smell your breath, right? There's something wrong if we smelling your breath. They should say that normally humans shouldn't be able to smell other people's breath. Some of you, oh my God. Okay. Past research showed that smelling carbon dioxide boosts female mosquitoes' activity level, searching the space around them, presumably for a host. Man, that's really interesting. You know what I'm saying? While you only got the female mosquitoes that bite you, you know what I'm saying? It's always the females. Always the females that's out for blood. You have to watch it, man. You might not believe it. Nah, I'm just kidding. We definitely love the ladies, man. All right, the color dot experiments revealed that after smelling carbon dioxide, these mosquitoes' eyes prefer certain wavelengths in the visual spectrum. It's similar to what might happen when humans smell something good. So as soon as they smell the carbon dioxide, they just start watering at the mouth like, okay, I'm hungry now, I'm smelling food. Imagine you're on a sidewalk and you smell pie crust and cinnamon, Professor Riffo said. That's probably a sign that there's a bakery nearby and you might start looking around for it. Here we start to learn what visual elements that mosquitoes are looking for after smelling their own version of a bakery. Most humans have true color vision. We see different wavelengths of light as distinct colors. 650 nm shows up as red, while 450 nm wavelengths look blue, for example. Those are two good examples. So in other words, dudes that's banging this color rag and the dudes that's banging a different color rag, y'all both color differences aren't that far apart. Let's see, yeah, you got about 200 nms of wavelengths in between y'all, two colors. So nah, wait, hold up. Yeah, you can't. I was trying to dumb it down to a certain level, but you can't really dumb that down enough for a gangbanger to get that part. So I'ma keep it pushing. Okay. The scientists do not know whether mosquitoes perceive colors the same way that our eyes do, but most of the colors the mosquitoes prefer after smelling carbon dioxide, orange, red, and black, correspond to the longer wavelengths of light. Human skin, regardless of pigmentation, also gives off a long wavelength signal in the red-orange range. When the study authors repeated the chamber experiments with human skin tone pigmentation cards or a researcher's bare hand, mosquitoes again flew toward the visual stimulus only after carbon dioxide was sprayed into the chamber. That the researchers used filters to remove long wavelength signals or had the researcher wear a green colored glove, then carbon dioxide primed mosquitoes no longer flew toward the stimulus. Yo, so that's really a thing, man. Colors really matter to mosquitoes. This is, wow, I did not know this. I thought it was smells only, like they could smell your blood type. You know, like how I would imagine a vampire go into a room and just start sniffing around. It's like, I knew I smelled blood. You know what I'm saying? That's how I thought mosquitoes were. I didn't know they could see real good. Hey, mosquitoes go by. I definitely didn't know mosquitoes went by colors, man. That's you know what I'm saying? Man, they're like, I know it's a black guy in here somewhere, man. I'm about to eat, man. I don't want them other guys, man. I'm looking for a black guy. I'm hungry. Yo, mosquitoes, man. I tell you. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. And it's been a good one. I'll be back when I be back. As I usually say right about this time, man. Y'all be blessed and peace.